I couldn't even say nothing about it. I looked at it, was like, what the fuck is wrong?
What happened with Jill Scott? I saw it that she said she was trending, but I don't know what they was talking about.
Nobody had the audacity to come for the queen and say that like she wasn't cute. Baby.
Yeah, he was like,
so
people are attracted to Jill Scott.
That was a statement. It's like
yes,
yeah,
like we all are.
Yeah, she was pretty as hell on that damn versus she had Erykah Badu. She was looking really pretty.
I know every single time she smiled, I'm like, bitch, I'm attracted to Jill Scott. What do you mean?
Everybody attracted to Jill Scott except for him. He was the only weirdo to go out
Jill Scott's a beautiful woman.
She's beautiful,
even though she kind of. Not big, but she just bigger. Was it somebody famous? It was a football player. Oh, but he was from Cuba or something like that. He not a foundational Black American. So do you know the foundational Black American are?
No.
So there are the black folks that are born here. Like, not like Caribbeans, not Nigerians, none of those. Like I said, like my people came off the boat. I'm a foundational Black American. I'm part of this land. This is the land I'm from. I inherited this because I was born here. Yeah. Right? So like when you listen to a lot of people that talk about that kind of stuff, like y'all ain't even from here. So why y'all speaking up on black issues when y'all have taking our?
It's a whole
y'all all to go back home to y'all home culture and y'all home country. You did,
and probably sending money back too.
The Navy Black Podcast. Welcome back. This is Big Boy the Boss. We got everybody in the studio and a special guest. But go ahead, Devin.
We used to have to worry about practice and scrimmage, and now we trying to build something to pass down to the lineage. I'm from South Carolina, man. What's up, Bit?
Okay, then, Dad. Hey, favor ain't foul. Whatever cards you dealt, play them. Play them, man. We got a special guest today.
Special.
We got the neo soul artist, Santana Soul. What's up with you? How you doing?
Thank y'all for having me on here.
She looking good. Got the swag on.
Thank you. Try a little bit.
Had to get it popping for the podcast.
I gotta represent.
I gotta represent.
You got to though, cause like if you on here one time, you gotta like impress. You know, not in saying on here or anywhere. Like I just feel like every time I show up, I need to be fresh. Like I feel like when I'm in the casket, I need to be the freshest I ever been that day. You know,
fresh to death that day.
And I want to say that's why everybody be like, you all be trying to do too much. No, I'm just trying to be as fresh as I want to be every day I step out, because like how I know I got another day to step out. Exactly. I want you to see me at my perfect, my high I could be that day, because you may never see me again.
And all in all, when you look good, you feel good.
You always
do that. That's just a fact.
Straight up, like, look good, play good, get paid good. All that, man.
You walk a little different when you feel good.
Exactly.
Yeah. Coming in the suit. Like I like how your swag set up. I was on your Instagram looking at your pictures and like how you be on there and like the different sceneries, like good backdrops. I like the different photos or whatever. Like you build that. You feel me? Like and then like you stay in shape or whatever, and so you can wear
gotta stay in shape.
Any kind of clothes you want to wear. Yeah, you can wear whatever you want to wear, and you can make whatever you wearing look good. Because like a lot of people, like, you know, no disrespect, no different sizes. It's just that like you can wear something that somebody that's bigger or smaller than you don't look good in. But like your physique is like you can kind of pull off anything. I feel like I'm so that same kind of person. I can pull off anything. You know, I be wearing some risque kind of things in my opinion. But I feel like I always pull them off.
But like honestly, you know, I don't know. I think people. That like it's the motivation for people, but then it's not enough motivation. Like it's honestly more than just looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of working hard, making money, you know, building up stuff, but then you die from a heart attack because you ain't eating right, you ain't exercising, like you're not taking care of your health. Like it's a correlating thing. So it's not, you know, I mean, granted, like the physical gain is great. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like longevity. Like you want to live a full life. You can't when you know, when you overweight. Like I was overweight, which drove me to lose weight. Like I was literally knocking at 200 pounds after I had my son.
I ain't never even got to that weight before my life.
Right. It was intense.
Yeah, you can get it quick. Yes, losing it is the hard part. I was at 280 at one point. When I got to 240, I'm never going back. Never going back.
Did you feel different though from 280 to 240?
It's your lower extremities, man. You know how watching basketball, like all the big tall players, they always getting hurt, knees, ankles. It's like that. So if I go to work now and work a 10, 12-hour day, I could tell the difference than when I used to work a 10, 12-hour day when I was 280.
You feel it.
Yeah,
like
feel it.
You down there walking with a limp when you get done at 280. Your ankle's like, yo, why you do this to me?
Right. Your bones like, you know better. Like my bones are still the same size. So just imagine, like, you know, if I can
more weight on
this physique, like even if I gain 200 pounds, that's just fat. That's
right.
That's all it is. It's the only thing I can call it.
And they shoes really tell. They shoes like, help me. They shoes be leaning. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
Yes. And the first thing they wanted to talk was, you're gonna have to be on high blood pressure medication. I was like,
that's scary.
No.
Like diabetes and stuff like that.
Exactly, and that's in my family like hard.
Like
so.
be your best at all times.
At all
You
times.
can
for all
always
things.
stay like Jada Pinkett Smith. She still look good.
Yeah.
Look
Maybe
amazing.
she got surgery, but the surgery worked.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
look
care about no
amazing.
surgery if it worked. She
Mm-hmm.
over
feel
50 and she still in shape.
Oh,
Her mama still look good. It's all in the genes
Yeah,
and
yeah.
continue to put in the work also.
have to
Yeah.
work.
You got to put in the work because I feel like your body is a machine.
Yes.
So you got to treat it like a machine.
Yeah. She
If
could have
you-
easily let herself go though.
If you have a car and you don't put no gas in it, it's not gonna work. If you don't get an oil change, you don't treat your car right, the car gonna start breaking down. And that's the
Exactly.
same way with your body. Your body's breaking down
Oh,
because
uh-huh.
you're not treating it right. I need to start eating all this candy. Like I've been the same size my whole life really. So like I never had no weight problems. Like I really like I'm like probably 165 right now. 10 years ago I was probably like 158. So it's like I've been the same size my whole life. So like my bones really don't hurt like other people. So I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But I eat so much candy that it cannot be healthy.
It's not healthy.
It
Yeah,
cannot
it's
be.
not.
Too much
But that's
sugar.
and that's a valid point. You can be small and still be unhealthy. Like
Yeah.
people misinterpret that too. It's like not you know you got a good physique and everything, but
Yeah.
how's your diet? Like, are you
Yeah.
working out? Are you actually like
What are you
feeding your
consuming?
body? Yeah, exactly. Like that's just as important. So
Yes.
it's like, I mean, I wouldn't say that people don't necessarily take care of themselves because life happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just on everybody. You know, people got different reasons. You run out of time. Like I understand.
Yeah.
Like been there, done that. But it's like at the end of the day, your health though, this shit could kill you.
Health is wealth. You got one
That'd be
life.
the one to
It
take
can
you out
kill
first.
Exactly.
One life.
Like,
Your health.
You can't control that.
No, that one
You
coming.
can control it. No, I'm but- saying you can go get that money, but you can't control when your health kind of deteriorate. Well, you
Yeah.
can control the health deterioration, but you gonna deteriorate over time
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're gonna age.
Yeah.
But like that
health
health
gonna
gonna it
make
longevity
it rapid.
Yeah, longevity though.
The longevity of being fat is not a good thing.
Yeah.
You gotta get smaller. Like you don't never see 80-year-olds fat.
Yeah.
Like
Not too
overweight,
quick.
like
It's
600 pounds.
It's really rare. You know,
60 is when they start dropping
No, I'm saying
off.
like
I'm
you
saying
never
the
see
fat
a-
ones at 60, that's when they start dying.
I'm talking about like the
Really?
600
The skinny
pound
ones
life
be
people.
80.
They never
Yeah.
80. They never go to 80.
Yeah, you never-
Your heart can't take that much. Your heart is getting clogged up. The cholesterol or whatever, and like your heart ain't getting no blood.
Yeah,
So no blood going to your
literally.
brain. Your body ain't getting no blood. That's why they legs be looking like that, because it's hard for the blood to keep pumping all the way down there because you sitting there immobile all day in the bed.
Yeah, and your organs ain't getting no bigger either, so your heart can only pump so much. As like it's
like
however
it's
big it
really-
is, it can only pump so much.
Exactly.
Some people
So
on
you
them
trying to
shows
make it pump twice as
come
much.
out of wall. You gotta take out a wall to bring it about the house.
I saw that on, like my 600-pound life and stuff. Yeah,
They gotta
And,
come
like,
out of
carrying
wall.
them out
That's
in
crazy.
mass- Yeah, and that's
sad.
intense.
How you eat that much to get 600,
But
700,
it's
800?
psychological. It's psychological.
They don't
And
know.
that's,
Feel
like,
better.
that's what it's like. It really is, in which people don't understand too. Like it's addictive. Food is fucking addictive.
Oh yeah, candy is very
I mean,
addictive.
they've done like studies to be like, hey, this, when you eat food, like it releases these certain type of chemicals that these drugs also
Makes you
it
happy.
Literally, yes,
Yeah.
it makes you feel good, and some
Candy
people
make me
just
feel-
don't know
yeah.
how to deal
Right.
with,
Like the
it's
way
di-
y'all
it's
feel about
different
candy,
stuff.
imagine somebody feeling like that about wings or something. Like so
Exactly.
they just
Like,
throwing
they
back
just-
wings all
You know,
day, all
and
day.
even like watching some of those like 600-pound
I
like
like
things,
wings.
it's like, oh, I'm sad.
Not
I
like
love
that, though.
wings. Listen,
Yeah.
I love me some wings.
I don't
love some
know.
wings.
I just
But-
know sometimes I eat food just so I can get to eating candy. I feel like as a grown up, I have to eat food just before I eat candy. That's the only reason I eat food.
I don't eat
sometimes.
candy, but on the
It's that
weekends
bad,
now.
though.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. I'm
but
doing-
you
I drank a lot of water, though.
Sugar, the
Yeah.
sugar is addictive.
I drank a lot of water though.
Sugar is like worse than cocaine.
Sugar
I never did
is-
cocaine. I just ate sugar.
Yeah,
I want to like
a lot
make
of
that
sugar.
known.
Sugar is bad. Yeah, put that out there.
Like yes.
I never tried that.
Yeah, we good on that.
Yeah.
I used to have
Solid
a
on
saying in my head though back in the day when I was younger that when I get rich, I must know be a line. But no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
Like,
y'all did used to say
Really, that
that.
was
Yeah.
a thing. Wow.
Yeah,
I ain't never
Swag,
said that.
Swag said it
Cause we
too
used to
though.
always say like when we got
never
rich,
said that.
because we said that was a rich man drug.
But
So we
Swag
like,
said it so nonchalant. He was like, I mean, shit, if I'm worth a couple million, yeah, I snort a line. I'm looking at the nigga like, no, you better not. Like,
I don't feel that way
it
no
take
more,
one
though.
line for you to die, man. That's it. Because one line gonna
man.
turn into an ounce.
Yeah.
And now you just sniffing your whole
Oh,
life
man.
away, dog.
Yeah.
Turn into Tony Montana sitting at the table with a mountain in front of you.
Like
It's
laying
over
by
with.
you.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and
you
it
could
all
just die.
just a lie. Exactly, yeah.
That foot- I
know
meant basketball
friends-
player?
Yeah, no, I know friends really who have like, I'm at 19, like had a full blown stroke. You know,
Just
reading
doing
that
drugs.
book. You remember American Gangster?
Yeah, the dude ran out the
young
balcony.
dude from Australia. He had did some bad drugs. He got off Silk Road and he ran off a balcony at like 16
yeah,
and killed
see, that's
himself.
sad. I'm like, you really want to feel something that bad that you want to take that risk?
Nah, I don't want to take none of them type
I'm
of drugs. You
good.
feel me?
Yeah, I'm like, no.
No.
I'll be high on life first.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that was saying, what do you be doing? Like I know you live in Denver or whatever,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
like
super
like,
different.
You can really get high on life there.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Like how is it in Denver? Like just the atmosphere and like
I
the
do.
activities.
I love it, honestly. Like it made me get outdoors more because
I know,
mean,
right?
For one, it's not as hot and humid, and it's not all the bugs.
Yeah.
But granted, snow. I do not like the snow.
You don't like the
'Cause I'm a
snow, but-
Southern girl. Like
I would like to just to be a writer for a couple of days, but I guess it just lingers
it
so long.
literally, like once it gets into like every other day, it's snowing. You having to wake up early so you can scrape the snow off your windshields.
no.
And like literally, you have to leave maybe 2 hours just to make maybe a typical 25-minute drive. Yeah, no.
Because everybody can't really drive in the snow.
Exactly,
So
and
it's like
everybody-
you might be behind somebody that's telling somebody else they gonna slam on brakes. That don't mean you finna stop.
you
The snow
not.
finna take
It's
you a
gonna
little bit
take
further.
you. You gonna
So you can mess me up by driving like you slam on brakes. Now I'm slamming on brakes. Now
Exactly.
both of us slide.
Slide.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's terrible, though.
That is
It's
so-
You
terrible.
live in South Dakota, so you
It
know.
was terrible.
Yeah,
I ain't never
that-
drive
it's
at that
fast.
time, but I can only imagine like
Yeah.
being a grown man now trying to drive in some snow.
I
Like
hate it.
I'm not
Yeah.
with it, man.
Do you have different type of tires or?
No, yeah, they do have snow tires, but everybody don't have snow tires. You know, you have people that still just gonna drive their vehicles in regular conditions, and like you said, that does happen all the time. You gotta literally keep a large distance because if they slam on brakes and you have to, y'all gonna slide.
Damn, that's
The
crazy.
electric.
And you ain't gonna stop until you hit something.
Yeah,
Right. You literally.
I saw videos on YouTube like that though. You just
You can
slide.
feel your brakes lock. Like
Yeah, I
you
learned
can
the
slam
hard
on it
way.
and you can feel your brakes just lock up, but the car's still going. You
I
like,
learned
oh
the hard
shit.
way. That literally happened to me in traffic.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's terrible.
Stop, and it did, and it like didn't. It barely tapped the lady's car, so nothing happened. So it was like
She was
was
okay
cool.
with it.
I was like,
But, like,
thank you, sis. But I
Brakes just lock up. You
it
just
like
like
you can't do nothing. Like I'm like flooring it. It's like okay, this is just gonna happen.
Yeah, we just gonna have to
I
slide.
hope this is minimal.
we gonna hit each other.
Yeah,
right?
we gonna hit each other. This is going down. Sis, I see you looking at me. I'm trying.
I'm trying, but I can't do
I'm
nothing.
trying. I
This
see
is
you.
human nature, not
Yes.
human nature, but just
It's
nature.
Nature, literally, like nature saying, like.
So like, how is like the business aspects out there? Like with the weed businesses, like you can just actually walk into a business.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like getting into that?
Yes.
Is it hard? I know it's hard.
It is very hard.
Like you gotta have a lot of capital
Yeah.
and a lot of funding
Yes.
and know the right people.
Yeah,
Yes.
cause so much red tape you're gonna be going through.
It is.
Like,
It's a process. Like.
Cause like it's federally, like they can just run up in your spot and shut it down, right?
Yeah.
Because it's
I
just
mean,
state legal.
Yeah. If it's just state. But I mean, like, no, the federal, like, they could never, unless you were actually like breaking the state laws in terms of it, then it would get risky and the federal could like come in. But with it being legal in the state, yeah, like as long as you're following state rules, like the federal has nothing to do with it at all.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, so it's I mean, granted, like I said, unless you cross the state lines, then the federal may be like, hey, Denver, y'all not handling y'all stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and
Trafficking.
then y'all tap in. Exactly. But aside from that, literally it's just like a liquor store.
It
You
just-
could just
that was saying.
you show your ID. You're 21. I mean, you got it's like a wall, you know, typically for most of them, like a waiting room, you know, type of ordeal. So you wait, you put your ID, check you 21, and they just call you back one by, you know, well, in clusters, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. You walk in there, it's just weed all on the walls and in the jars, just and in cases and it's all types of other like. I don't really get into like too much of the other weed derivatives. I mean, aside from edibles, you know, but it'll be like all the types of different. You're just able to shop.
Let me get that one, and that one.
Exactly.
and let me get that.
Yeah.
that
came
one
from
that pre-roll
California,
right
right?
there.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to smoke the pre-roll when I leave out
Yes,
here.
I do wish it was more diverse though in the ownership with the actual dispensaries,
Man.
which is what like I really am like trying to push that and you know work towards that for sure. But I do like I want to see that.
It's
more.
not right. Like white people owning these places, these weed shops, and make all this money, but black people are in jail right now for the
Listen,
same
to this
offense.
day.
Yes.
It's bullshit.
To this
Yeah,
day,
it literally
this
it's,
day.
it's bullshit completely. Like I hate it, and that's what make me mad because it's like, or make me mad in the sense of giving me energy to do something about it. Because it's like it's no other way to fight it. You know, I can be mad about it all day, but it's like it's open now. You know, so it's like granted people have been locked up for it, and that part does fucking suck.
Yeah.
So
But it's like what we gonna do about it? Like, we're gonna have to flip this around some way, you know, and get back, you know. And the only way, you can't just be mad about something. You gotta do something about it.
You gotta do something about it.
So it's like, okay, you know, what can we do to, you know, people, you know, who are going to college for botany, for instance. Like, let's give them scholarships and encourage them and break this fear around the stigma of cannabis. Like, people are so scared about it. They got black people shook because we done been locked up for so long over it.
They're like,
so
don't do
people
that.
are like,
You're going to jail.
oh, don't, weed is just all. And I'm like, y'all realize this is like projected to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry.
But what can we do?
This is our generation.
They got all the capital. They make all the rules.
They
so
do.
it's a
And
system where they
you gotta get a license.
It's that license, like literally just going through the process. They're gonna dig in your family.
Yeah,
you know, it's like. You can't even have family members that are too deeply tied with anything. They'll check their backgrounds. You know, it's not even just you. So that's what I'm like. I see the system and how they try to do it.
Yeah.
It's like it's so you can see it. It's
That's
If
how
somebody
they
got
do
a weed
everything,
charge,
though.
that
Yes.
shouldn't even count against you to have a weed charge because now we finna be getting a
Elite
company
is like
that's selling
right.
weed.
And granted, they did add a clause, you know, to where they may overlook that. You know, it's a possibility that they could use it as a reason to say yes, or they could. A lot of people have gotten through it with having prior weed charges.
okay, that's good.
So
about
that's
Not
at
too many
least
of our
the
people
yeah.
though. Like we gonna be
That's
last
also
in the
the thing.
business by design, no matter what.
Yeah,
like
no
with the
matter what.
land, like when they
Literally.
split the land up, we ain't get the land. We got whatever was left.
Right,
They
exactly.
gonna do the weed business the same way.
Yeah, right.
They
What
people
land
gonna
they gave
get
us
it
the rest?
when we in
What
like
rest of the land?
in like 2020 when like our grandmas and shit start buying land. Like
Obviously,
that's all
when
we
the
get
slaves
like.
got let go, they ain't getting no
We get
land.
like 1
Right.
acre
4
compared
acres
to
and
they
a
like
million, boy.
350. Like,
Still
but
ain't
yeah,
got
we gonna
40
be
acres.
last by design. Like
Yeah,
that's
it
just how
is.
it's gonna go.
That's true. That's why I'm like, but you know, it's like somebody gonna have to, you know, take the initiative. Like we can't miss out on it. Even
don't
though we
give
know
up
we
on
gonna,
it.
yeah, it's like, granted, it's gonna always be a small percentage of us until a certain point, you know. But it's like you gotta just build over time. Like it is what it is. We got the card, you know, the deck that we was handed.
This the
so
game.
It's just like,
Just play
the
it.
game.
Play
We
the-
gotta play. We gotta play it, y'all. It just
Play
it's
the best of your
unfortunate.
ability and
Sad
get as far
game.
as you can in the game
Exactly.
and try to win.
Right.
Gotta try to win.
Get a
At
championship.
all times.
Win every day and just build on that.
Okay.
You
we
win every
doing
day.
now?
You win every month.
We play offense. You know, a lot of people play defense. They're just saying you gotta go on the offense, man. You gotta try to go make your life, create your life.
You gotta score some touchdowns.
Like
You can't always play defense try to stop somebody from scoring touchdowns on you. Sometimes you need to go shoot a 3-pointer.
Cause you ain't getting nowhere. Like you just playing defense, but you staying in one spot trying not to get pushed back. We need you to push forward. Though.
Yeah.
That's the offense.
Yeah,
exactly. Like
You taking aim.
If it's tug of war, we need y'all coming. Like, well, I ain't gonna say it's tug. I say we need to be pushing forward. So you like it's an army or whatever. We need to be marching your territory.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
marching
Like-
your territory because the territory we want to get into is that money territory
Literally.
because that's how you change legacy,
Exactly.
generational wealth,
Yep.
Trying to get to that I and that B, man.
building, the black business or whatever. Talking about Rich Dad Poor Dad,
Yeah,
right?
investments.
Yeah, there's so many investments out there in Denver. Like the real estate app, Bigger Pocket. That's the biggest real estate
But
app
it's so high
in
though.
Denver.
It is.
Yeah.
Like you was saying like last
Yeah,
night.
it's like at this point, you know, most people would even advise you like to not even.
Yeah,
You
'cause-
know,
or you gotta have
unless
crazy capital.
exactly like unless you already have crazy capital, then it's like splurge, do your
Yeah.
thing because you're gonna win.
Yeah.
But damn, like you know, at this point, it's like unless you. Granted, which we do need more of in the black community anyway, but if people would say, hey, let's put our money together and buy these properties,
That's all we be saying.
then it's like, okay, now we can make this happen.
Do it
Actually,
because
we can actually
we
do
all
it,
can't
but-
just put all our dollars on one thing because like we got real life to live too. I can't just put all my
Exactly.
coins on one
Right,
thing.
right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I
is
still
just
got
don't
some
go
other
right.
stuff I
Right.
need to take care
Exactly.
of.
Like I seen with the stocks or whatever, like a girl had put $10,000 down on a trade option, and she on Amazon, and it rolled up so far that she made $47,000 off $10,000. So
Yeah.
she's gonna
Yeah.
cash out with like over $57,000 off having enough cash as in $10,000 to invest into the stock market and make a profit. Like I'm saying,
Make
that's
a quick $50,000 almost.
Quick.
You feel me?
But I
Quick.
mean, at the
got the
same time,
capital.
it's like most of the time, I think that concept though is so dangerous to be like, man, I got other stuff to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to accept if you gonna win something, you're gonna have to lose something.
Yeah.
You gonna have to go without.
got
Like
to.
you gonna
Sad
like
part.
you gonna have to sacrifice. It's not gonna feel good. You can ask all these people that are rich right now, and they've been uncomfortable. They've been
Right.
without. They like it is what it is. You you're gonna have to lose.
Yeah.
And if you go ahead and accept that, you can go ahead and progress. Just
Yeah.
accept
Yes.
the loss and understand that it's an investment in your life. Like it's not even a loss if you look at
It's
it.
a lesson.
It's a lesson.
Right.
That's it.
And like you said, like we need more in the black community of people putting their stuff together. Like,
Yes.
but just trying to pitch that to somebody, they be like, "Well, I got this and I got that." But it's like, even with the stuff you do got, it ain't as much as it could nearly be compared to all this other stuff that we can go get. But if you too scared to take the risk, then we just gonna be here playing defense. Man.
Yeah.
I was seeing this YouTube video. This dude was talking about it's something called a susu, and like a lot of women in like countries that got no banks, they use this system where they pay money every week. Like say like you pay $1 every week, and you had like 20 people. So like every week or every month, like while the money build up, somebody get paid. Like say like every week, somebody get paid that $20 that week, and it just keep going like that. So everybody putting $1 in every week, but sometimes you'll get paid $20. So. But think about it, you doing it on a way bigger scale, like 1,000 people. Yeah. And
So you tried to get me to do that last week.
And like you get that big payout, and if you get a big payout, you can invest into something, bring some more money back, and you keep staying in that susu. You feel me? Which is like you ain't really losing no money, but that or you ain't gaining no money, but you can use that big lump sum to invest in something, and then you get that money back.
You remember this dude was watching on YouTube something the black tax.
Exactly.
Like, black people just putting in $5 every all black people putting in $5 to like just help black businesses or whatever. And like think about what we can do with all black people giving $5 a month.
Right.
How many black people is like do that shit for a year, 2 years? Like man, we could buy a football team at the black.
Exactly.
Like that'd be our football team.
You
We
invest
run
in
the
like
way
a
we want to.
whole state, and you just buy all the houses, buy everything, buy the businesses. You can make the black Mecca.
Yeah. You just got to build from an infrastructure. Like you got to build out. Like you got to start from a center point. Cause like
You need a foundation.
It's gonna be so much red tape. People are not gonna allow you to do that. You gotta like The Banker. Y'all watch that movie?
I watched the movie.
Like you ain't watch it. You gotta watch that movie because how he like finagle and like he basically. He was a black banker, but he had a white boy running his jump because like it was back in the 60s. So he wasn't gonna allow him to do it. But he had doing it. And he was making so much money.
It really explains redlining to a T.
Yeah.
Dang.
You feel me? It's like they really like kept black people out of everything. I saw a video on Twitter talking about that. They really had rules where they said, we're gonna build this land out here in the suburbs, and one rule, y'all cannot sell to black people or rent to black people.
Yeah.
It was in the
So-
deed.
Yeah, that's
It
an
literally
old,
was
that's
in
an
the
old
deed.
rule. They've been doing that since
Like
the
you
beginning
couldn't
of time,
sell to
though.
black people. So think about all the value and equity black people could have got owning that house for 40 years.
Right.
Say you bought the house for $100,000, but now it's worth $500. Now you done got $400,000 equity in the house. You probably own the house free and clear after 30, 40 years.
Exactly.
But black people couldn't get that wealth in the real estate because they wouldn't even let you get a house. You had to go rent somewhere in town, maybe in an apartment. Like that's why the inner city is so black because it got high rises with a bunch of apartments. You don't own it though.
Yep.
Somebody owned that apartment, but
Yeah, you could lose
You
it.
don't.
Like you could lose it any given day. Like the thing about it is, you could pay your rent for 5-10 years straight, but as soon as you miss 1 or 2 months, you out of here.
1 or 2 months,
All right.
21 days.
I'm like,
What? No,
they nice.
I don't know, y'all was sweet with y'all rent though.
no. We had to evict a tenant.
Yeah, but y'all was sweet before y'all evicted it though.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
gave us some time, man.
You know, you want to support black people, dog. You feel me? But like with a tenant, it get to a point where
Yeah.
You have to make a business decision.
because this is my business. This ain't just like some play. Like I do this for fun.
Right.
Yeah,
I do this to try to make a profit and to build on this. You know,
Exactly.
so I can't be playing around like with the rent money.
Cause this is like the real game. Like we was playing life or whatever. It's the real game of life. Like,
Right.
this is, we ain't
Oh,
playing
real
like
game
something
of
like
Monopoly.
we can throw that shit in the box after we get done. No, this gonna be like we're gonna wake up to
Right.
this
Like,
tomorrow.
if you don't
too.
pay
Yeah.
me, that means I gotta pay for where you stay at.
Yeah.
Like, I don't live over here.
Like
I don't know you like that.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, like no.
I ain't got nothing to do with that over there, man.
Yeah, it gets to a point. It's like, no, you gotta get your money. Like you got a family to feed too.
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It's like
No.
if you can't see where I'm coming from on that, like, nah.
I don't know what to tell you,
I don't know
man.
what to tell you.
Like, no,
I don't know what to tell you.
can't.
Like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Play Jada. We had wanted the girl to come on this week or whatever, so we can discuss this.
But
Jada
before we
Pinkett,
need to talk
Will
about
Smith.
like the music she got going
yeah,
on,
yeah.
like how to find your music.
Oh,
So you a Neo
okay.
Soul, you know.
So I mean, my music is
Gonna be
available
sensual and stuff like
everywhere.
that.
It is very. It's,
Say you see, we got the candle.
Yeah, you got to turn all the lights off, burn a couple candles,
Exactly,
whole mood
exactly.
set. Might
You
even,
know.
if you want to freak it, an incense or two.
You know it.
Take it to the next level, man.
Hit it all up. I mean, like that's basically it. Like, I mean, I really just put my emotions out there. I just started to write, because I don't know. I was just going through a lot of stuff last year.
Yeah,
Just some crazy stuff. But I just living in Denver, I mean, I have friends and stuff, but you know, I mean, sometimes you get
No family there?
No family.
That's
and
crazy.
you want to
We
like
gotta talk
keep
about
it
that.
like isolated, you know. So
yeah.
it was like I was kind of just keeping my emotions to myself. I'm like, I need an outlet, you know. So an instrumental came on one day, and I just like literally a song just came up in my head. So I'm like,
You wrote it
but
down?
I just literally I wrote it down, and shout out to my sister, because honestly, like I used to just shoot it over to her, and she was like, "Hey, this is actually good."
Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah.
So I was like, okay, and I just kept writing more. But after that, like, you know, I just let a few people hear my stuff, and they like,
Yeah, we gotta listen to it because I always listen to Erykah Badu. It's such a sensual, like chill album to listen to.
Yeah.
I
It
love
Take you
Erykah
to a
Badu.
whole nother world.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no matter
Like
what's going
meditating.
on in your mind, it's
Right.
like you turn that
Who
on.
do you
and it's
like?
You know, I
it's
just want to
cool.
talk about real. Of course, I love Jill Scott. I love Erykah Badu. I love Anita Baker.
Right now, though.
Still to this day.
No, I'm saying I know she like them right now. I'm talking about people like Janae Aiko and stuff like that.
Okay, so
And
I'm
Shea Butter
actually a
Baby.
fan
Ari
of,
Lennox.
I love Ari Lennox. I love Ari Lennox.
I do too.
I
I
love
love Backseat.
Georgia Smith.
Yep.
Who else? I listen to a lot of old music all the time.
you
So
like
it's
her?
a lot of. I love her.
You like
I do her.
Giveon?
Don't do that.
He a new soul singer.
Okay.
Fire.
Look, see, I'm
Fire.
bad. Like
I could play
be
something
trying
for
to
you when it's over
expand
with.
and catch up
Yeah.
with them, but it's like I be really close.
I'm a Janae Aiko fan.
I like her. I do like.
It's
a lot
so
of stuff.
sensual.
Yeah, it really is. It's
Like-
really. I like her energy. She cool
Yeah.
too.
Okay. So,
yeah.
but you say your favorite probably like Jill Scott.
Yeah, I can't resist like honestly everything that I ain't even in my time. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I just listen to it all the time.
It's
And
so
I-
crazy. I really never. I know that Jill Scott song that everybody know, but I wasn't the biggest Jill Scott fan because I was listening to Lil Wayne dedications. You
I
know?
know. I don't listen
Oh
to
my God.
rap.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, the thing about music is like, I'm starting to get to the age now where when older people used to say, "Oh, that music ain't like our music."
yeah.
When you go back and listen to that
You-
music now
you-
at a different age, you start to
you
realize
agree.
they right though. Like
It's
that
smooth.
music was hitting back
It
then.
That music is
That
timeless.
music was hitting.
was.
It still
I
can
agree
go.
with them.
Like
I'm
to this
y'all
day,
right.
to this
Yeah.
day, if you turn on that Tevin Campbell, "Can We Talk?"
Yes,
it changed your whole
it do
day, dog. Like,
anybody.
and you was like,
Age.
okay, I see what my mama was talking about. Like
Yes.
Mary J. Blige do the
Yes.
same thing. Like you turn on that and be
And you
like,
can tell-
R.
man,
Kelly.
we've been listening to some bullshit.
Well, hey, music still hit. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
It is.
Music still hit.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
good.
I
Like
mean-
I do. Yeah, you know, like it is a lot of talented, you know,
Yeah.
people that come out now, but I don't know. I just feel like it's something about the soul that they used to
Yeah,
have.
you feel
was
it in your soul.
It
Yeah.
was literally. It's like it was beyond the money. Like you know, of course, granted, duh, they love their money. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you could hear like them
Hot.
speaking, like
Yeah,
it was
real,
a genuine
like,
passion.
yeah.
Like
It was almost like they
Straight-
was
straight
living
from the
just a
heart.
regular
Yes.
life. They just made music.
Yes.
It's like where I'm at in my life, I could listen to a song and be like, damn, they going through the same
Yeah.
thing I was going
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
They just making music. Like that's just the difference.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
just like really like getting personal.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
really like let what's inside you out.
Yeah.
And that's how you really become a star or whatever.
Right.
You gotta be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
like let people inside of your feelings.
Yeah, see, that's what Stevie Wonder is like my all-time like favorite artist of all time. Granted, like
Stevie Wonder.
I love Stevie Wonder on so
man.
many levels. Y'all I don't even get me started. But like I would accredit him to me, like even examining the factor of what it was about music that made me drawn to it. Like it is that deep soul passion. You know, it's just something like you can hear, you can feel it like coming literally through the music. You know, in verses where something is just like a bop, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's cool, I can feel it.
Yeah.
But just in all actuality, it's not going to be timeless because that soul ain't really in there. Like, they passion ain't in there. Passion
right.
overrides all that.
Everything. How you
gotta
feel
have-
about it.
Exactly.
Like,
You gotta have that passion
when you
about
wake up in the
everything.
morning,
You
like,
could tell they
got-
were passionate about music back
Yeah.
then.
Burn
Like,
it
that's
out.
what they had.
That's how I was reading this thing about burning
Lenny Williams.
obsession. Burning obsession or whatever. Like every morning you wake up, I know like Lenny Williams. Like what did he say? Huh? What did Lenny
What
Williams?
that song was about
when
Lenny
he was
Williams?
when he was real sad over that chick that
He felt
yeah
it.
He felt that.
He felt-
Hey, he cried before he made that song. Dog.
And
Like,
afterwards.
he was hurting for real.
he really was hurting.
He was.
Like,
You could
but
hear
the old
it.
school did really got.
They
It
did.
was like
His
I
feelings.
think that
boy.
was,
that boy hit his feelings.
the thugs was the singers back then.
I
They
think that was
They
Carlos.
really was the people
That was
that-
Carlos. It was I
Honestly,
Love You,
that's
ain't it?
what
No, I think Carlos had said, you know, Lenny was hurt because he said he watched TV till TV went off. How the hell did TV go off?
Hey, that made me feel like, you know, when the thing come up on the TV, it just go off by itself. He was like, I ain't even gonna get the remote, man.
Exactly.
Fuck it, man. Go off, man. The TV went out.
Basically.
I watched TV till TV went off. Nigga, the TV go off when you turn it off, man.
Especially
How
back
TV
then.
went
I
off,
know, especially
man.
back then.
You had to get up and turn that one
electric.
off.
You gotta get
No,
up.
boy.
Man,
That's
But I was
funny,
talking
though.
about, she was talking about passion. I was talking about burning obsession. Like, every time you get up in the morning, you be ready to do whatever you got to do that day.
Yes.
That's something that
Yes.
you're passionate about,
Yes,
man.
exactly.
Like, a lot of people
Got
don't
to.
have that passion.
Yeah.
And, like, that's why you got to find that passion and
I'm
go with
passionate
that
about
passion.
learning.
Because, man, life ain't long, man.
It ain't
You got to
long.
find your
It
passion.
ain't.
I felt so good this morning. I plugged my tire out there. You feel me? And that was my first time ever plugging the tire myself. But it wasn't hard at all. It was just my first time doing it. And once you get something accomplished like that, that's a skill I can use for the rest of my life.
Right, exactly.
Like I ain't got to go get somebody else to plug my tire or buy a new tire. I can plug my own tire.
Plug it my
Do
damn
it
self.
my damn self. I know, you know.
Right.
And it felt good because it's something accomplished. It's a check mark.
Yeah.
Like not saying I won today, but I won that moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I did it.
And it's a service that you don't need provided to you anymore because you can provide it yourself now. You don't need nobody to plug your tire no more. Like I don't need nobody to twist my hair up. I can do it my damn self. I don't need nobody to take my face up because I do it myself. As long as you can do it, because like think how much money we would be spent doing our dreads. Like I done had dreads since 2008. How much might have been done?
God.
Yeah, so
If
like
I didn't know how to do it myself, I'd be paying like $70 every month for like 10 years. You know how much that is? That's about $8,400. That's almost $10,000 on your hair, which is be worth it. But when you
But
can do it
that's
yourself,
crazy,
you saved
though,
it.
yeah.
I saved that money.
crazy.
Yeah. I can put that money somewhere else. That's why I'm able to do things in my life because I ain't got to worry about that payment
And
or
that's
going
just-
to the barbershop.
And that's just a twist. You still got to go get lined up and cut and faded and all that. Like,
Exactly.
Right.
And I can do all that. We
That's
do
crazy.
everything. You feel me? I ain't never got to go to the barbershop.
Yeah.
I like to support black business though.
we always support
Let
black
me get to
business.
that good Jada stuff we was talking about. But yeah, tell nobody to find it though. We never said that.
Oh, so it's streaming literally
Yeah, we'll say it
everywhere
again, though.
on any like music platform, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes.
You got to be there. Like if you
Pandora.
gonna start something, go to all the services where people can find
yeah,
you.
literally,
You can't
it's
just-
on everything.
You can't just be doing it like on just a one platform.
Yeah.
You got to be
Right.
on all the
Yeah.
platforms so people can listen.
Right.
Find a website like Spreaker or something, and then you can put your thing. What you use? Like what's your like base for the music?
to make the music.
No, like and
For
for like
streaming.
so it'll like go to all the streaming services.
So I use DistroKid.
Okay, DistroKid.
love- yeah.
I
That,
heard
was,
that.
that was Gooch use. Like, cause our little brother, he got like a little song that's kind of hot, like no refund.
Yeah.
and like
It's fire.
it's like a little strip club song.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
real
tell-
fire.
Yeah, it's real fire. Like
But
it's
like
really
it's
bubbling,
bubbling right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but he used DistroKid. He
Yeah,
was showing
yeah, I
us
like
his
it a
numbers or
lot.
whatever. So like it show good numbers. It lets you know where you at, what you
Yep.
need to be doing. So
Yeah, you can like set up all like the individual artist profiles to connect with all the individual music streaming services, and I mean,
yeah, simple as that.
yeah, and upload as much music as you want to,
Yeah.
and it ain't expensive like
Yeah.
at all. You literally could just have anything you want
Right,
out there,
swag,
just
you
like
hear that,
anybody
right?
else.
Swag, distro
Like
kid,
literally,
drop the
it's
tape.
nothing special. Ain't no super top secret. Like literally, if you want to invest in something,
Invest in
in
You
that.
want to invest in yourself.
Exactly.
Invest in that.
Literally.
Invest in yourself.
all this stuff from, you know what I'm saying, obviously it's hard work, you know, you're gonna have to do other things, but yeah, it's just a matter of, you know, if you want to pay this and there, and
Yeah.
you can really just
'Cause,
get
like,
it started.
Our streaming service is Spreaker. We were Spreaker for the podcast or whatever. So like it get dished from Spreaker to like all the streaming services. Like we on every streaming service
Apple
too. Like, you
Podcasts,
can't-
Spotify,
yeah.
SoundCloud, Google Play.
And you didn't have to do it
Google.
individually. You don't have to stress out about it.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
like,
hard
no.
part.
You know, you can get yourself out there first, and then you can try to, you know,
Yeah.
separate from those, you know, or
Yeah.
if you want to.
But that's what everybody go through anyway. Cause like think about it, just jump into Spotify,
yeah,
jump into Apple.
You're gonna
like,
need a distributor.
Yeah,
like,
you got
regardless.
to. A
You
middleman.
You gotta have
Yeah.
somebody to host because like, you can't host your podcast. Or
Right.
whatever. Like that's a lot of bandwidth. I think it's something.
Right,
it's a
right,
lot.
right,
You need
yeah.
a whole service. That's a
Right.
service business
Yeah, that's a
to do
service.
that for you because that's a lot of stuff you gotta use to actually host it. Like,
Exactly.
if you try to host your podcast on your website, your
Shit might
website
crash
probably
sometime.
it'll crash.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you got a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
save
like,
yourself the hard work. I mean, it's
Exact-
just like
exactly.
if you could take the
Pay the little
shortcut, it's
money.
okay.
Yeah, pay the little
Like,
money.
people make you
Pay
believe like,
it,
oh, you
man.
take shortcuts. Oh, you got this. That no, duh. Like, why would
Exactly.
you?
That's what they
I
out
mean,
there for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Like
Like
why would
people-
you not take advantage?
Yeah, people would think Apple Music, like a lot of people wouldn't have Apple Music, but why not? It's like it's so much, like it's not free, but it's so much music on there, it's worth it.
Right.
Because when you listen to music, like that's where you go listen to music at. And like I ain't got time to go to YouTube because I ain't paying for that premium.
Right.
I'm not
I ain't
doing
paying for
that.
YouTube premium, so
Like,
I can't leave off YouTube. Sometimes I want to leave,
Right.
I want to listen to music and leave off YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I might get that YouTube Premium.
I've
though.
been thinking about it. Though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just so I can have
like I'm
YouTube
still
Player.
trying to talk myself out of it, but I've been thinking about it, man. Little $12.99, no ads. You can close your phone. It sounds good.
Yeah,
But
you ever had it before?
No.
See, we had got the free trial when we went to Vegas. It was very nice.
Oh,
See, yeah.
You ever tried it?
Amazing.
No.
It's convenient as hell.
Amazing.
You know how
No
upset I
ads.
be. I be watching a
can
YouTube
have your
video
phone
and I
off.
get a text and then I close my phone and then the video stop. Like, God,
No, I be
like I be
hating
wanting
it.
to pay for it, but I'm like, I ain't quite there yet, man. I got to get motivated.
I did the
to
free
do that.
trial though, and it was nice.
It was
I
very
didn't keep
nice.
it, but
Don't do that.
I would do it.
Just try. You get a free
Okay,
trial. Cause think about it, on your Apple Music, you get to leave your Apple Music and just go about your day on your phone or whatever. On your YouTube Premium, you get to do the same thing.
That's true.
Yeah, because I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, especially about like credit and business credit, or just anything about real estate that's not on the podcast app. Because that's how I learn mostly everything. Like when I learned how to plug the tire, I went straight to YouTube, put in how to plug a tire. Hella videos on there. Like I got
plug a
video
tire.
on there doing my dreads on YouTube and taping our backs up because people will look at it over time.
Yeah,
People
that's true.
that want to learn how to do dread, like how to retwist dread and do a style. Okay, you type it in. Okay, maybe my video will pop up once people start watching it. You
Yeah.
feel me? But it's always gonna be on YouTube, and maybe one day it'll get big enough where I can make a little money off of it. You know, you never,
Right,
hey,
yeah.
You never know,
another
though.
income source.
You gotta
man.
try, though.
You
Yeah,
get
you
a bunch
gotta
of
try.
income source you can dig. Cause
Got to try.
we always trying to get the money. But let me play this Jada clip or whatever. I'm over there fucking up my words.
Y'all really put me in the hot seat now.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Oh shit. It won't. Oh, that way it started it.
Mm-hmm.
This is your red table, and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement,
Yes. Yes.
a relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come into the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Black men don't cheat, black women do.
Listen,
Crazy.
listen.
She just wanted to feel good, man.
How
not
selfish
fair,
of her to want to feel good. How selfish.
We can't never feel good.
Oh, listen, okay. that ain't, don't do it like that, y'all.
So what you feel about it?
So, I ain't gonna even speak on their relationship
Just speak in
particular,
general.
but just in general, in terms of relationship, what I feel like people need to do more of and do less of. Like, just accept the fact that people gonna have their own shit going on. And at the end of the day, it really wasn't nobody's business. Like they said, Black Twitter made it their business, but in all honesty, like, from that clip, people are like, oh, Will felt this, and they felt like, no. If they felt some type of way, they would have addressed it. And
They talked about it in private like it should have been.
Exactly.
Four-
Like, it came
4
out,
years
they
ago.
were
A
basically
long time ago.
forced to speak on something that was okay for them. That's not, like, that's speaking on somebody's lifestyle. And that's not, like, universally, that's not okay. Whatever someone chooses to do in their lifestyle, that's their life. And at the end of the day, if that's what works for them,
Yeah.
it ain't nobody's business. So what? Who cares if you think it's weird or she cheated? No, if he's sitting there, he's saying, hey, we were separate, we went through this, we're okay with it. It doesn't matter what you think or feel.
That's so true.
just-
So
Yeah.
real.
It's
It's so
I
real.
think they really just took the vows as far as till death do us part. I think they took that part serious, and then
Yeah.
they got rocky, and they ain't want to go against them vows, so they just did their own little thing.
Exactly.
It just so happened that August got a little pussy drunk and went out there and told all the business, man. Because you could tell just by looking at Will, like he probably been sick of Jada a long time ago. Like,
Yeah.
you could see in the video, he like,
But
I
they
ain't
probably
really.
had both had they. It's
he like, I ain't really with this shit,
There's been
man.
discussions about they swinging lifestyle for a while now. Though. So that's probably how they live.
But that to me is like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Why are you concerned with what somebody is doing in their
Go
bedroom?
get some money.
Go get some money. Is it paying you? Is it educating you? Is it stopping your life? Are you hurt? Are you bleeding?
Yes.
No? What the fuck are you doing? Why are we talking about
leave
this?
them folks
You know,
alone, man.
leave them people alone. That's what worked for them. Husky and glowing. His is too. He not aging badly. They both in shape.
She
You know what
aging
I'm saying?
greatly.
That's, long story
Like
short,
fine wine.
they look fine.
super
They good.
fine
They are
wine.
good. They laughing with each other.
Yeah.
And they make money off of everybody watching their business.
On Facebook Live, they making
And
money
they
off that.
okay.
And all those
And they
views.
okay with that. Like it's like
How many views you think
even
it
if you
got?
say it's taboo, it's just like, hey,
It's their
it
lifestyle
it's their
though.
lifestyle.
Because like some people
It is what it
being
is.
in relationships with
polyamorous.
her.
Polyamorous.
That
Yeah,
is
polyamorous.
very, in
You tried
Denver,
it?
in
No, I said
Denver,
I knew it was, I call it like poly or
in
whatever.
Denver, like you have like whole communities of polyamory in Denver. Literally,
Yeah.
like it's very popular. People are just very much so behind, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole.
I believe in it.
people don't leave their hometown. That's the thing.
And so they get
Hometown.
stuck
And they
in
get
whatever
stuck, And it's
mindset.
like y'all, but different things. The world is changing,
Yeah.
y'all. Stuff
The
goes
world is
on.
big.
Just stop
Huge.
losing your. Like I said, if it ain't hurting you, if it ain't hurting nobody around you,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
it ain't paying your bills or stopping
Like
it,
I'm for gay marriage, all marriage.
yeah.
But it's like I just worry about what I got going on. Like
Right.
I don't care about gay marriage because I'm never gonna marry somebody that's a man because I ain't gay.
Yeah,
but
right.
if you want to marry somebody that's a man, okay.
Do your
okay.
thing, man. Have a
It's your
ball.
life. Like, who am I to tell you
Have
what
a
to
ball.
do? In your, that's
Yeah.
selfish, honestly.
Exactly.
The person, like, you want this person to live their life to your standards that you probably don't even know
Don't
for
even
yourself.
live
to.
You don't even live up to them yourself. You know, all these
Yes.
people are like, oh, they would never. And half of these people done got cheated on. Or
You know what I'm saying?
cheated.
Judging all
Or,
that.
you know,
stuff.
I'm like, so if y'all really want to, do y'all really want to be transparent or nah? You know,
No.
it's like,
Twitter
You just
took-
want to judge somebody else.
yeah,
instead
I'm
of-
like, y'all
Twitter
stop
took
worrying about
entanglement
folks'
to a whole new level. And
what?
everybody knows what entanglement
Entanglement.
means. Not all
It's
of a
fun,
sudden.
you know.
like,
I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure they may be laughing at it, you know, themselves.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
until they get in one.
I just think she
They
was just trying to
ain't
use
gonna
a,
like
a
it
different
then.
word, and then she just
Right.
made this word. It's a
Right.
real word.
it is
Like,
a real word.
It's a great word though.
Yes.
She hit
An
that. She hit that Ti
entanglement.
though. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
entanglement.
You know,
Entanglement,
she
man.
was just
It was just an
exercising her
entanglement.
vocabulary.
You know,
'Cause it made it seem like it wasn't that serious.
it wasn't that serious.
Yeah,
Just, I got entangled.
We was just
Entanglement.
fucking, you know. That's all. We was just
I mean,
fucking.
but you know, I guess
He entangled
in
into my pussy.
technicality, in technicality though, the like using the word entanglement would be more appropriate.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly,
if
yeah.
she was to say like, you know, they actually had a relationship, you know, in which she did change it and say, yeah, it was a relationship. So it was like people were honestly looking for her to say, I slept with something. Like, no, like
We had an
bruh,
entanglement.
They
man.
like they had
No big
it
deal.
was a situation. Like that was a proper word to use. It was more than just sex, I'm sure. And that's
Yeah.
what people were looking for her to just say, like, oh, we just fucked, you know, or
Yeah.
something like that. Like, no.
Like
if
he
they,
said.
it was an entanglement, it's a complicated
And they was
situation.
already
Like,
separated,
intimate-
so
Yeah. It was more to him than her.
Yeah.
But I mean, she an older woman. She always knew she was going back to Will. They can say they thought they was done with each other, but come on
And
now.
they know their lives. They know their vices.
Yeah.
Like, it's no, you know, I doubt nobody's perfect. So,
Right.
you know, it's stuff that I'm pretty sure is not open for him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And then that's how everybody works. Like, you can't force that transparent. Like, I don't need to be transparent with the world.
I
They're
know.
married.
Exactly,
They transparent
But
with each
I,
other.
I thought that's what I thought was so crazy about this. Like, this is one of the first times that they ever had to speak up to the public. Like, they literally was on Facebook Live giving their personal life to us.
Literally,
Like, they had
I'm
to do it.
yes,
like the
and I'm like,
Kardashians.
that's- and that-
Yeah.
and in
Yeah.
technicality, that's not right. That's
Yeah.
like honestly,
It's
that
not
that,
right.
that would be similar to somebody forcing you to be like, admit that you're homosexual.
Yeah.
Admit that you like
what?
men right now. We're gonna do it. Like people would lose their
Right.
shit
Right.
if Black Twitter was like, "We're outing this person. Y'all outed them.
You're gay.
Y'all
Yeah.
outed them.
Just
That's
say
what
you
the
gay.
fuck happened.
Tell-
Like,
tell us
that
you
was
gay.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Mind your bedroom.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
like the
that's
dude
just
from
it.
Florida.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
it's not right.
What was the dude that ran for governor in Florida?
I know you're talking about.
He got caught in a room with them gay dudes.
Oh, with the pills and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
know who
is
you
his
talking
name?
I can't remember his name.
Anyway.
He been in the news lately. He been hiding out.
He been hiding out. You heard about it?
He in the closet.
He was on the
Yeah.
Breakfast Club a couple times.
That's
too.
where he
got
hiding at.
caught at a meth doing meth, butt naked in a hotel room with two white guys with pussy juice stains everywhere, blood and feces stains everywhere in the room.
Wow,
What his damn name
What
was?
is his name? You gotta find his name.
God,
Is
you
his
know, I
name
don't know
Corey?
nobody knows.
No,
That ain't
that's-
Corey.
that ain't Corey Booker.
That Corey Bussy.
Yeah.
You talking about Corey Booker. I'm trying to think about
I
his
can't
name.
think of his name.
You ain't
But I
heard
know
about-
who you talking about.
Find him, big boy.
Oh.
I'll find him.
That
Talk about
is
something.
interesting.
Yeah, but you could see it on Will's face. Like Will was to the point where he like, bro, why are we even talking
Like,
about
exactly.
this?
He probably just picked. They like, oh, he
Because
hurt.
in
No,
their
he
mind,
pissed.
it's a normal thing. So for it to be normal in their mind to have to explain it, it's like, yo, what are we doing
To
here, man?
explain
We
it.
know what's going on, dog. Like,
Yes.
cause Will got them too now. Will got some.
know
other-
he got them
yeah,
women
Yeah,
out here
Will got
too.
them too now. So
Like a Will Smith should.
I'm Fresh Prince, man.
I know.
I did Bad Boys, man. I
I'm a
got them,
bad
man.
boy.
I'm a bad boy for life. I got
Real.
them.
I got some. And think about how easy it was for Will.
And just dropped the verse on Jordan Lucas, man. Like I got him, man. It's Will Smith out here.
Did you hear that verse on Jordan Lucas, Will Smith?
Yeah.
He
That was-
killed it.
He
Yeah,
was.
he ate on it.
Yeah.
And now Jada go do this to him.
Got me all over the internet looking stupid.
No, we went and did that to them.
All over the internet going
Entanglement.
nuts.
Entanglement.
Entanglement.
Hey, how y'all feel about the T.I. versus 50 Cent battle though?
50 don't stand a chance, be honest with you.
I love T.I.
We always
I do like
50 don't
I
stand
a
love
chance,
T.I.'s
man.
catalog.
only up north
I
people
like
think 50 got a chance
50
with
don't
T.I.
stand a chance.
I know we from the South.
Yeah,
Outside
I
of-
was about to say that could be,
Nah,
Outside
we know
of many
bangers though.
men, many men and 21 questions. Like it ain't too much farther that 50 gonna
He
be
got a
able
lot
to
of
go,
hits
dog.
on
You got
I mean, I get money and in the club. That's 4. We going to 20 now.
Oh, I'm T.I. all
Yeah,
day.
I was about to say,
I'm just
like,
playing devil's advocate. 'cause
50 don't stand a
I say,
chance.
A lot of
man.
people out
Candy
there-
Shop sound trash today though.
But like it's just
Yeah.
but it's gonna
It
bring
don't
back
really
the
hit no more.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Huh? You like Candy Shop?
Candy.
That was
Yeah.
I like the Candy Shop. It was nice, nostalgia.
I don't
And
know, let's do it.
what is it? Find me in the club. Hey, what is it called?
In the
the
club,
club.
yeah.
Wankster, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
50
I mean-
got-
I mean,
The
he
first
does
album
that.
was fire now.
But what?
Yeah.
But what happens is New York people gonna ride with 50. Down south people gonna ride with
T.I.
Yeah, because we like I say that.
I think it's relatability. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff for
exactly.
me, I just couldn't, I just can't relate
Yeah,
to
relate to it,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Not that it's not good.
Yeah,
Like,
just
But I mean,
good.
whatever
Yeah.
you
I
like,
ain't
what
really
you
like-
know about that,
No matter.
no matter 24s. I mean, the list goes on
Top
and
Back.
on, man. Like
Illy.
the list goes on
Paper
and on.
Trails, Road
I got at
Band
least
Man.
4
Paper
T.I.
Trails was the whole
albums
album.
in my phone right
Exactly.
now.
You
man.
feel me? Like you
The
can
list
listen to
goes
T.I.
on
Hurt.
and on.
I used to love Hurt back in the day.
He
Hurt,
could pull
Murk,
3
put 'em in
songs off the
dirt.
Urban Legend album.
Bring them out.
Bring them out. That was the anthem right there.
was.
Every basketball team came out
All the
today.
hot
You're
girls.
right. You're
Every
right.
basketball
It's true.
team. Bring them out. Bring them
Bring 'em
out.
out.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hard to yell with the back rail. What?
Swizzy.
By the way,
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me go.
yeah.
in.
Everybody running like we jet.
It was Andrew Bussy Gillum.
Yeah.
So that's who
That
it
was
was.
Andrew
bad.
Gilliam,
That-
yeah,
Hey, when he got caught, that little scene, that whole scene of whatever, everything that was in that room, that was a wild scene, boy.
How did they like?
It was a
find
wild.
out?
Somebody overdosed.
Yeah,
I think
somebody
maybe he
overdosed.
overdosed or somebody.
The white guy overdosed.
Yeah. He almost died.
Yeah.
So he
They had
hiding
to
out
call-
right now.
He had to go to
Yeah.
rehab.
Wow.
See,
He
but he married with
got
3
wife and
kids.
Yeah.
That's his beard, you know. You know what a beard is, right? Something that make a man look more manly.
Yeah.
So when
Oh,
a
the
man
wife and
gotta
3
have
kids
a
is
wife,
his beard. Yeah,
that's his beard. You feel me? Make it look more manly, even though he like men's, but
He
it's
like
fine to like
pussy,
men's.
man.
Just be just like men, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, if you like bussy, if you like bussy, just enjoy that bussy, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
We not judging you,
like,
man.
Literally, I do agree with that too. I'm just like, I think the secret is more so of the crime. It's like, yeah, just do what you do.
That's what I'm saying. Do what you do, but don't be doing that to a woman. Like she out here thinking she getting clean penis and she getting dirty dick.
Ain't nothing wrong with having dookie dick.
I wonder, what if she? Well, I feel
If that's what you
I feel
like.
like honestly,
Don't
I
put
feel
that
like
on everybody.
she probably knew.
Yeah.
She probably
she
know that
probably
he had
knew,
something
man.
going on.
Yeah, because you could tell like being
Like
around
I said,
somebody.
hey, you never know what's going on in that
Yeah.
whole world. So
It depends on
I
who
wouldn't be
back you,
surprised.
man. Like the people that's behind him probably went to her and was like, "Hey, you know your husband."
Because
she like,
think about with the Jada. What,
He got high glucose,
What,
so-
what is y'all take on swinging?
I like it.
Huh? Yeah, but just women.
But I got a question to ask
I
you.
like it.
Have in your life you ever thought? But you ain't got to answer this question. But it's always thought from a girl's perspective, like from a dude's like having 2 women, like that's what we want. Your life, you always just wanted 2 dudes.
Wow. Oh my God. That is intense.
So she'd have thought. If she said she was like. It's
I
nothing-
mean, I'm not in
It's nothing wrong with it.
opposition.
It's
I'm not in
nothing wrong with it.
opposition.
Like, cause like
You gotta be the right
ethical
Let's
situation.
just say I'm just, in which I'll say in terms of Will and Jada too. I'm not in opposition. Whatever you
do in your bedroom is you
in your
do.
bedroom, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever you want to do.
Like if everybody got to understand it,
You
then
know.
I'm with it, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm with it.
You gonna be over
it
here
just
at this time, all right, cool. I'm gonna be over there at this time, all right, cool. And we gonna be together at this time, all right, cool.
But I had all the Bully and the Beast one time. They were talking about a story. They did a little swinging thing, and like the girl, the rules was not to be fucking raw, and you know. All that
rule
stuff
out the
happened.
door.
Like out the door,
Yeah.
she said, the dude was like, it was a dude right then or whatever. He like the dude had a bigger dick than him, and he never heard his wife scream like that before.
no. Oh. See, you know, it's like
the bad side.
You know, it's like if you gon'
You win and you learn.
Exactly.
'Cause, like that's a loss right there.
That's the loss of
take that L.
the loss of the woman too.
Yeah.
God dang, I don't know. That's like kind of like a different lifestyle. I mean, as long as it's just like multiple women for a dude, he'll be cool with it. But like when multiple men come in a situation, it can't be two lions in the pride. You feel me? It can't be. But in the pride, it could be more than one woman lion.
I had saw this video on I think this was one of them porn sites, but it was it's Swinger TV, and like it was Swingers or Triple Play, anything. I caught both of them on Playboy TV. Anyway, it was a
woman on Playboy TV.
What you doing over there, man? That's what Carlos meant when he said quit touching shit.
Yeah.
Stay out of there.
I like he'll explain like how you get to that point.
Right,
He was
right.
trying to blow
Like,
past
you
it
ain't
too.
gonna
Like I
just
think
come
it was
over
on a
there,
porn
nigga,
site,
just
but
feel like,
anyway,
yeah,
like
yeah.
what you mean? But anyway,
Alright,
yeah, it was
but hold on,
porn site, but anyway.
But no, I watched it. One of the scenes,
It's lonely.
One of the scenes was like, it was a woman with her husband, and they let another dude come. Like that's
Oh, see,
nah.
No, but listen, I guess my perspective on, like I said, it's you know,
gotta have
polyamory
other
and
women.
everything. It's like it's just a thing
It's
now.
whatever
you
So
do.
I mean, it may sound everything I may say may sound so crazy and weird, but it's like no, from my perspective, and even talking with people who like I have friends, you know, that practice polyamory, but it's like they basically feel like you can't expect for one person to fulfill your needs.
Yeah.
And they feel that on both ends. So it's like the equal sense of, you know, them opening up. It's genuine relationships. For one, that they involve, you know, with the other person. It's a respectable thing. The other person obviously knows, you know, if the secret, you know, if any secrets are involved, then it's like, no, it's not right.
Yeah,
Just
everything
like in
gotta
a
be
normal
forward.
relationship. It literally is like a type of relationship. The same way if you are in a monogamous relationship, and it's like, hey, well, we agreed on monogamy, so if you step out, then it's flawed. It's like stepping outside of the agreement
It's
that
probably
they already
funny.
said.
It's probably funny to explain that shit to somebody though. Like, say you married.
Yeah.
Your homeboy come over here and be like, "Where your wife at? Oh, she over there with Ricky right now." Like,
Right.
who the fuck?
It's like, hold on.
A lot of people believe that we just talk the wrong way because, like, why would anybody think about being with somebody for one person for 70 years? But I don't think there's nothing wrong with being with
It's
one
nothing
person.
wrong. It's nothing wrong with monogamy at all. Like, you know,
I
of
think
course,
it's
like,
something special in
beautiful.
that, knowing like you got somebody, they got you.
Exactly. But it's like, you know, just in a sense of polyamory, it's like, well, this person has me and that person has me and we have each other. And and honestly, and it's just like, that's okay.
I'm not opposed to that kind of relationship, as long as it's two women.
right. See, that's where the issue come in at. Honestly, that's where it's like, because in all honesty, even though it is what it is, double standards are gonna exist. You know what I'm saying? So that's where like men would never like it. Well, some men obviously, because men do practice polyamory, but a mass majority of men saying like, yeah, I share my female. No, it's a masculine thing. They don't feel like it attacks the ego. You know,
I don't
it's
watch
like
episode of Go On Playboy, like it's on porn.
We cool.
I want y'all to watch this shit, y'all.
We cool.
I'm talking about you just watch it, like it ain't like you just be, you know, you maybe can get to that point, but you just watch it like a TV show. It's like swingers. They just be like it'd be a new couple come in and it'd be like already like maybe like 5 or 6 couples there, and like they just come in there just mingle and stuff, do like sex games and all that stuff. They like they get to a red room by the end of the episode. They just all pass like everybody just go after everybody else. It's like you got your eye on somebody else. Like they was like, oh, what I see the scene. This was on Twitter. I think this is how I found about it. It was like a black man was killing this white dude's wife, and he just sit there watching his wife get killed by this big black buck.
oh no.
It's just so crazy. It's so funny, man. Like
His wife made him come to that shit. Like, if you want to be with me, we swinging.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Now
he got
black
watching
man.
He
But you know,
fell for
some
that
of them,
one.
like some of them enjoy enjoy watching.
Just like the porn site Black.
Yeah.
You know?
But what you think?
So both of y'all freaky.
I be on Twitter a lot.
I be on
Like,
Twitter a lot.
boy, hey, tell me he just assault before.
The
I just assault.
timeline.
You
is
go
what
to
y'all call
timeline.
it. Yeah, I understand. I
The
know the timeline.
Like Black is where they get like white girls and like it be a black man pounding her.
Yeah.
On the timeline, right?
Black.
Yeah.
Black.com. I know what black.com is. But no, I'm saying, I know it's on my timeline. So much stuff on Twitter.
I got you.
So much stuff
But
on
do you leave the timeline and go to black.com?
I never been to black.com. I promise.
I
I
got
I have never
I've
put
been
in
to Pornhub,
black.com.
but I ain't never been to
Got
black.com.
you.
But like, no, I was saying, but I was just the B Simone show. I'm gonna play a clip from it. But what do you think about men with 9-to-5 jobs? Like, let me let you hear the clip first, and then I'm gonna let you see how she feel about it or whatever. But like, I got 2 clips, but I want you to play this first one first for me, and like let the people know. Like, wait, I don't want to play it. Hit the play button on it. But like, she was just talking about like 9-to-5. She's like, she don't really, you know, she had made some comments a few weeks ago about she don't want no nigga with no 9-to-5 or whatever because like her lifestyle or whatever. And like from that video, from what she said right there, I don't disagree with what she's talking about. But you'll hear that when we play it. Yeah.
I think the title thing is what people got upset about because really it's a lifestyle. But in my mind, somebody that's going to have that lifestyle does not work a 9-to-5. It's more likely that a guy with a 9-to-5 is not going to have that entrepreneurial lifestyle, moving, getting up and going, being able to move around, being able to not clock in all the time and be stuck at a job when we can move. So maybe the title should have been like, okay, maybe somebody with my lifestyle. Whether you work at Taco Bell, nigga, can you call off?
See, that's what I'm saying about it. You feel me? Like, I agree with that because, like, we always preach financial freedom and all that because, like, I guess, like Devin was saying for his birthday, his supervisor trying to tell him he can't maybe get his birthday out. Like, that's my day. How you telling me my family coming down here to see me and I can't have a day out? And that's why we preach financial freedom. It's like, it's nothing down in no 9-to-5, but those people can tell you when to clock in and clock out. Like, I want to be able to tell myself, like, I'm going to work hard this day, but the more I'm taking that off because I made enough money this day or I was able to arrange things to have that time off.
Yeah.
And like, you can't do that with a job because they going to tell you when you got to come to work.
Right.
Your money don't mean that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, which she said herself, like, I just think that when she stated it the first time, like, the way that she said it, you know, came off offensive to people because they're like, oh, I work 9-to-5s. Are you basically undermining that? But in technicality, like, I do understand what she's saying. And that's honestly how anybody should be. Like, you need somebody who's going to match the lifestyle that you want.
And push you.
Like, even in, you know, I mean, like, for me, like, I wouldn't have a problem dating somebody who works a 9-to-5, but I need to make sure that you doing a 7 or something too. Like, you know, like, if you working on
12.
something,
Yeah,
you know,
12.
exactly.
I need that 6 to 12
yeah,
getting worked on.
Clock in on your own thing because I'm fine because people do that all the time. You have to build and you have to start from somewhere.
Because you don't need to be, good with a 9-to-5. You need to be able to, like,
do you
move
think about
over
Exactly.
Like I say, we were talking about last night, teaching classes or whatever, about like working out and all that. Like, you can be a trainer at a gym.
Yeah, which I could be, but I'm a big passion person.
Okay,
and
you need passion about
and
that.
I'm not, and you know, I wouldn't
That's
want to
the
like
deal.
undeliver on that. You know what I'm saying? I could.
Because I don't really care
manipulate it,
about your body like I care about mine. I can't really give you all of me because I'm giving myself too
exactly.
much.
It's like I would love to push you, but for one, I have a very low tolerance for like trying to push somebody to do something well for them.
Yeah.
And I can admit that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know my flaws where it would come into where I'm like, that's probably not where I should be then. If, you know, if I'm struggling with those types of feelings. So I mean, like I said, I could rightfully do it. I could, you know, get on there and lie and be like, I use this tea. But it's like, no, I did this for me. And technicality, I appreciate everything everybody's saying. But at the end of the day, it's like, I still can't lose focus on my passion.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly, yeah.
what y'all like isn't me, though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I'm beyond
That's
the
just a
body.
part of me.
Like, it's literally just what you see.
Yeah.
It's what you, the
But
only thing you
it's
can
not
know.
in here.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more
You
than me
don't
to
know
do
what's
that.
in here.
Right. Like, it's
That
it's
what
way
matters.
more.
That's what's in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to take you way farther than what
Exactly.
And
Like,
a lot
I'm
of people ain't got that. So for you to try to, you know, tell them that this is what it takes to get this, they might not understand.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to have the patience to be like, hey, bro, like,
Exactly.
you got to do this. Why?
Yes.
Because. And then it's just a miscommunication. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's exactly right, dog.
I just shared something today. It was like a quote by Hippocrates, but it was like, before you try to heal somebody, make sure that they're willing to give up the thing that made them sick. Mm-hmm. So it's
That's
like,
a fact.
you can't, you know, it's hard to like push that, you know, and to make somebody have that self motivation. Because in all honesty, like, I could train somebody all day, and you could probably see people do diets and they're gonna stop. It's the mental.
It's all about
mental.
mental.
It literally
Like,
is, and I can't.
how hard you want to go.
Yes.
Where you want to go in life.
Right.
Or whatever.
Mindset.
Exactly.
If you want to
It's
be the best,
mindset.
you got to put the best work in.
Yes.
Like how you always talking about Walmart workers, like how you do this for this amount of money. You could say that to them 100 times
They still don't
until
wanna
they
leave.
mind tell them that they ready to leave.
Exactly.
You just
Ain't
talking
going
to a
nowhere.
wall, dog.
So it's like I love you where you at. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, and that's fine.
Get
and dandy,
money.
but I know that I can't think like that. I gotta grow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
gotta
Like,
grow.
I gotta adjust
Elevate.
my mindset.
Yeah.
Even though I got the 9 to 5, I'm still doing hella shit after the
Outside
9
of
to
it,
5
yeah.
to build so I can get out the 9
Exactly.
to 5. 'Cause
Right.
money is freedom to me.
Yes.
I need my freedom. I need to be the freedom to
Do whatever you want to do
Yeah.
every day,
Like,
get up when I want to.
I like to
don't
work.
get
Like,
up early in the morning.
I've been up since like 7 o'clock this morning. I cut the grass and like just got some stuff accomplished today already. I ain't
Yeah.
been just up at 11 o'clock because
And
you
just-
know you
just
gotta get
simple-
stuff done.
Yeah, and like just as simple as that, like you can't pass down a 9 to 5.
Nope.
You can't pass
You
that
can't
down.
pass it down.
Can't
Like you
pass it
like,
down.
and that is like it's a flaw, and it's
Yeah.
what keeps us so far behind because every generation has to start over
Over
again.
with nothing.
Like it's like you gotta build something so they can at
Yeah.
least elevate. Like Kylie Jenner, her daughter's gonna be a trillionaire. That's facts.
Easily.
Facts.
That's facts.
Because that's going to be
Like her
easy.
her parents were what millionaires. She
Millionaires.
elevated to a billionaire.
Yeah.
It only is
It's gonna keep
showing.
elevating.
It's showing you.
And because they know the formula, they got the
Exactly.
system down.
Exactly.
And they already so far
They
ahead.
print
Yes.
money.
They on
it's
third
like
base.
So it's
Printing
like
money,
good,
y'all.
you know, elevate it, you know.
Printing money.
Whatever they throw their money into, they get money return
Yeah,
on that.
they are.
Printing money.
Like
We gotta get that mindset.
play the next clip from Chico. It's my favorite number. All my favorite numbers. But like, play the next clip. He already knew it, but I just don't want to say it for the whole podcast. Somebody be just took my phone or whatever. They be done went straight to my phone. They didn't know my password.
Oh, shit, my bad. Let me go to it. Here you go.
Yep, that's it.
As a man, we have to have a whole checklist of shit in order just to get attention. Not anything of value.
Ooh,
just
shit about to get deep in
attention.
this bitch. I
Just
know.
attention. I got to have a job, whether it be a 9 to 5 or I'm an entrepreneur. I got to be funny. I got to be able to protect you. I got to be able to do, listen to you talk about whatever the fuck it is you talk about.
And what's the list for females?
I got to be able to fuck. That's the number one thing. Because I can have all the other characteristics. If I can't lay no dick, I'm just going to be oh, you so sweet ass nigga.
Okay, and then do the other side. Do the female side.
Do the female side.
Yes.
You know what you got to do?
Be alive.
Not even have a pussy. You can walk down the street right now. This is what
No,
I
if
mean.
you're a woman and you alive, somebody's
Somebody's
fucking.
multiple
And the
niggas
same
is
thing
trying
with
to
a
fuck.
nigga.
Shit.
I done fuck with.
I know plenty of niggas who been alive a long time. Won't nobody fuck with them.
Carlos
Niggas
Miller.
ain't never had no pussy before.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you personally, like people can say like y'all boys look good or whatever, but I can walk down the street, nobody give me no attention. I'm sure everywhere you go, some nigga try to holler at you.
True, but you know what? I already know my response to that. That speaks on male mentality. That has nothing to do with females and everything to do with men. We can't control how y'all are thinking. We can't control the fact that y'all would easily fuck something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. That's literally everything that he named and listed. Those are all personal things, sir. I have nothing to do with the fact that you don't care that, you know, somebody's a basic bitch, basically. That has nothing. You chose that. I know plenty of men who are like, I'm not fucking with no basic bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
need something
that's
going
why.
on.
Exactly. They not, you know, it's once again a mentality thing. Like, you don't have to walk around just saying that, oh, I'll fuck anything. No, right? If that's your standard, keep your standard, and that's just that.
Yeah.
Like, women do that. I'm sorry, we can't help it. I'm glad we do it. Like, I'm not really sorry about
But it's just so easy for y'all, like because like
it's easy for us because of y'all.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
true.
easy.
Yeah, we easy as hell. Cause like I say, like
Niggas
we,
easy
I'm
now.
just
We're
saying,
easy as
like,
hell.
like it ain't.
like you said, we'll fuck like dude or see a girl in a store and be like, I'll fuck her, and she was allowed them to fuck them that day at that moment. They didn't even know her name, and they'll stick some penis in her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like a woman, she just ain't throwing that thing open
Like
for
we say,
anybody.
No. But
Women
that's
fuck for emo, men fuck for ego.
Yeah.
That's it.
It is what it is. You feel me? You see a woman that look good, you don't need to know nothing about her.
Yeah.
You're like,
But all
she's
the time-
attractive to me.
Yeah, it ain't like, but you just want to fuck her. It's just like, man, like,
Women need to
damn, she
feel
look good,
attached to you.
Yeah.
You know, they need to feel a little bit of attachment. Maybe, you feel me? Maybe like,
And you got to have something going on that they like.
Yeah.
They ain't just about to fuck you just because you look good.
Yeah.
We smashing. You look good.
You got
What's happening with you?
You know what I'm saying?
Women though,
ask,
but
what's
you got to
wrong?
have something going on.
You get that
It's beyond looks. It should be like that for everybody.
It
though.
should be.
Like in
It
all
should
honesty,
be, but it
but
ain't, though.
people don't do it, and
It's
then they end
not
up in
like
fucked
that.
up situations.
Yep, it's for
Pretty
women that just
bad
want some
situations.
cash flow. But like, I mean, I can understand as a man, like you just want a little trophy, something that look nice to you, because like it's the material things that not good for us, but are the best for us. You know,
Yeah.
Especially
Like
a man that work hard, he gonna want a trophy. Though.
yeah. Let me,
Yeah.
let me
So we out here looking for trophies.
Exactly.
Like that's what we doing.
You look at any like NBA player or football player, they not gonna have no big woman because they feel like that ain't the optimum beauty.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want.
Yeah, they want some little nice hips, some nice
Skinny,
little ass.
Yeah, they
little
all got the
soft
same
ass,
type.
a
You
little
look at
boobies,
these
they all
basketball,
got the
football
same
players,
type.
like wives, they all look alike. They get
But
they recycle them.
But even with that though, it's not like it's just a more so of a lifestyle match, honestly.
Yeah.
And like you just this is just facts. It's a natural correlation. Like more obese people are not that rich. They're not they're not gonna be honestly in these rich men's
'cause you
vicinities
got that
because
money,
it's like honestly
health
health
care.
and wealth do correlate
Yeah,
like that. I
most
mean, as
definitely.
we know, so it's like honestly they may be in love.
They always
you know
say
what I'm
it's a lot of
saying, with
obesity
some
in the
some
hood.
curves,
Oh, yeah.
but
A lot of obesity in the hood.
You frying chicken at 12 o'clock. Remember back in the day with you, Devin, like we used to eat like, man, sometimes at Devin Quinn, we eat at 11 o'clock at night and shit. Like, you know,
I didn't
you
start
don't even know
losing
that.
weight until
Like,
I
you know?
moved out my mama's house. Like my mama would literally like put
Good ass
she'll
food.
put the lighter
Spicy
fluid
food.
on the coals for the grill at 10:30 p.m. What do you think we about to do tonight, man? Like, like I'm not about no, man.
I'm talking about on school
No.
night. Sometimes we'll be able to
School
eat with
night.
them. It was like we would eat like 10:30, 11
It's
o'clock.
11 o'clock
we
at
waking,
night.
We waking up to eat.
Still
Like,
full though.
We was sleep
I'm
before
talking
we
about
ate.
even if you did eat before you went to bed, you woke up, you was still full. Like I don't want to feel like this, dog. Like I don't want this shit, man. 8 o'clock, let's eat, man.
Yeah.
Anything after that, it's like what we doing here,
something
man.
soft, I can eat
Let's
something
wait till
soft.
tomorrow
Yeah.
or something, man. Yeah, I
I ain't
could.
eat no whole. I ain't eat no lot of food after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of food after 7 o'clock. Really.
that's
Yeah, I don't
right.
try to.
Try
I
to-
try to keep my health and my wealth good. You feel me? I try to keep my body tight. You know, I got to eat most of
Crazy,
them. Y'all see them on camera. I know y'all
I
see
don't
them.
know if they do. Zoom in.
Let's get to the Navy Black moment of the week, though. And this week, we just giving it to supporting black businesses. You
Support.
dig? So, throw out a black business, you know. We got Red Ambitions, Sam, a past guest on the podcast.
Jungle underwear swag, past guest, man.
Well, we ain't had a pass. She ain't a pass guest, but I be seeing Precious. You know, Precious Hartley. She
Precious
on-
play hard.
Precious Playhouse.
But like, she got glasses and outfits. I think they all nice. I like seeing people just do something out of the ordinary. Like
And
I mean,
lashes.
you know, find some. Cause I seen Sam tweet like she made what she make at her little 9 to 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Just this week off like selling her glasses and her outfits, and that's what it's all about. Like not having to spend time at work, but still making the same amount of money not at work.
Yeah.
like you paying like time is valuable. That was our podcast title from last week. Like a dude spent 33 years in jail. But it's like you can never get that time back. And like time is the only thing you don't get back.
You don't get no time back. You gotta live every day like it's your last.
Yes.
Like, that's why I put Carpe Diem on my chest, because that means seize the day. And seizing the day is pretty much YOLO. You live it only. I mean, what does YOLO mean again? I forgot.
You only live once.
You only live once. And you remember like Benny Vidi Vici?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
came, I saw, I conquered. Like
Yeah.
you just want to do everything, all that stuff in life.
You
Like,
want to be top tier in life. Feel me? You want to just be the best you can be and be great.
this is what you want to do. You want to dream, believe, and inspire.
Okay.
We also got another black business. Our homeboy went to school with. These is shirts right here. Player made shirts, you feel me? You can find these on the
She got
Shopify.
Shopify.
Ben
Shout
Player.
out to Kira too.
Yeah.
Kira,
I
yeah.
got to get me some of them cupcakes.
They fire too.
My homegirl, Terrion Spence, she do lip glosses and serums and like a lot of like face, like she got it all popping.
She
I'm
must
wearing
got
her
that
lip gloss
fire.
right now.
You got the
But it's
tag going
XO
on.
Prissy.
Yeah, got
XO
it.
Prissy, Big Cartel. Like she's
XO.
on Instagram,
Instagram.
social media, and then you can get on her link through there.
I won't say you got your support. That's because of like the black dollar. You ever paid attention to how like the black dollar bounces around in the black community and to how other people? We had this conversation, but like it's like 20. What is it? 6 hours? What it is? How long the black dollar lasts in the black community?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. And like so,
I think it went from
Yeah, I know
anywhere
exactly
from
what you're
30
talking
minutes
about.
to 6 hours.
but like with the Jewish community, they dollar last like 26 days.
Exactly.
Like think about how
They
long
just
that
spend
is.
money with each other. They spend money
Literally.
with each other. Like we gotta spend money with white people, Chinese, and Arabs at every gas station. But
Yep.
we ain't got really no black owned businesses like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Like as far as like a shop that's like very like service businessy. You
Yeah.
feel me? We need service businesses.
Like think about how many years people been going to Best Fashion.
It
should have been black the whole time.
should have been black the whole time.
Should have been black.
People go there.
Nobody
Right.
but black
Right.
people go
That's
in
true.
there.
I'm sure you go on like to hair salons and all that stuff, like Chinese people. Like not hair salons, but like I go to the Chinese
Okay,
place. To get
I'm
like
for
combs
for
and,
nails,
hair gel
my
and all
nails,
that.
I'm guilty, but the struggle is real. I be
Yeah.
trying to like find people in Denver,
Yeah.
but
It's rough,
it's
especially
really
out there.
like it's only like 4%.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what's the ratio? 4%.
4%
So like,
black
yeah,
people.
you don't see a
rough
lot
out
of
there,
them.
dog.
No.
Why come
You
across?
got to be the one.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I literally.
I said what?
see
I said
what-
we come across a black person.
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah, trust me, if y'all come out there, everybody go. Cause it like when I first moved out there, I just had to get used to the stairs. Like it was a little.
Where they
weird.
from?
Ain't a lot of black people
Right.
out there.
You
Oh,
said
no,
4%?
not at all.
4%.
4%. In
That's
the
a lot
whole
of people in
state.
Denver now.
In the whole
How
state.
many people in
Colorado.
Denver though?
They
That's
got
what I'm
an NFL and NBA team, so you know it's a
They
lot
got
of
a
people
baseball
out
team
there.
too?
Yeah,
Right,
so
yeah.
Soccer team
And
too.
a hockey, and a hockey.
so
team.
think about only
Denver-
4% of that.
Avalanche.
Yeah.
The Colorado Avalanche. Yeah.
So
They got a
think
lot
about
stuff out
4%
there.
of that. Like you see a black person, you be like, "Damn, where you been?"
Right. I know. I be like, hey.
"Oh, that's one of my people."
Yeah, exactly.
I know
ain't
white
seen-
people out there be like, you know little Tyrone? Like, man,
Man,
I know
no,
Tyrone,
fucking
man.
Tyrone,
All
man.
black people don't know
like,
each other,
they got their
man.
little spots, you know.
Stowe got broken in. You seen
Tyrone?
Tyrone? I ain't seen no fucking Tyrone.
No, I ain't met a Tyrone in
Hey,
there.
one sports thing that y'all heard about like LeBron James, like they was talking about like Kyrie Irving been doing these Zoom
Push
calls
your
or
drop,
whatever,
man.
trying to get people to change or whatever, and like LeBron, he don't
drop.
do the Zoom call.
right?
Drop LeBron
Drop your
James.
drop,
Drop
man.
the
Get
goat,
my
man.
drop on, man.
But like no, I'm just saying about like LeBron James. Like they said, he's just such a big star. He don't do the Zoom call. Like if he need to talk to somebody, he talk to Adam Silver directly.
Yeah, I mean, why not though? I'm LeBron.
But
Man.
I just thought that was so tight because he's just that big of a star. Like he don't go to Zoom calls. Like if you need to talk to Adam Silver, he'll talk to him.
He'll talk to him straight
You
like
need to
that.
talk to Chris,
He the face of the
Chris
league.
Paul, the president. Like if I need to talk to Chris Paul,
I'll talk to him.
Talk to him.
I don't
Yeah.
got no Zoom. I got better stuff to do with my
Yeah.
life,
LeBron
man. I'm
James.
chilling,
Do
man.
they
LeBron
they
James.
have a problem with it, or like what's the?
Nah, they're just. I had read an article about it, whatever.
Kyrie
Like,
probably got a problem
Kyrie
with
trying
it.
to corrupt. Not even saying corrupt because like, how do you feel about that as a woman saying like basketball coming back? You think they should focus on just what's going on in the world, or should basketball come back?
I mean, I don't know, honestly. Like, cause I mean, I typically don't watch basketball.
You know what I'm
myself,
saying?
honestly. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I
just
already
first,
know.
I'm guilty
But I'm
just
sure
off
her
of that.
perspective, like, I mean, first of all, I
give a damn.
don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But second of all,
Yeah.
they need to be focused on black people.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
I do. You know, I'm like, but granted, you know, if it is interfering with their money, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You want black
I
people to
can't
get their
say
money.
exactly. I want them to get their money, but if they could find a joint way to still do both, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, it's like, okay, if y'all want to
Not
push
symbolism.
to play,
Get some money.
It's like if you want to push to play, then you know, make it known that you
Yeah.
support Black Lives Matter or whatever it may
Right.
be, you know, in that case. But I don't know how it may be impacting like those players' lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would be kind of selfish for me to say they shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it may be affecting them, you know, or their families or their
Those
livelihood.
are
I don't
some of
know.
the richest black people in America, so they have to go to work. Like
Right.
we need those
Yeah,
people from
you
like
know.
the people at the bottom.
Right.
Like, you know, we need those black people to go to work and get their check.
Just for the
Because,
products
you know,
that me and Big Boy sell at our job, we need them to go to work.
See, you
That's
know,
crazy.
See, exactly. So that exactly, and that's a valid point. I didn't even think about that. Like,
But hey, the
so
product
because,
y'all
you
sell
know.
gonna sell regardless. Though.
Yeah, but it's a big difference when they go back to work though.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all still. But think about people ain't going back to work now. They just sitting home, so
Yeah.
they eating and drinking all day.
Cause see, they could say like, okay, you know, people basically if they didn't go back and focus on issue, that would be a form of protest in a sense. But you can't force people to protest the way that you want them to protest. You know, now granted, like I would like for it to be known what they are doing to support the cause.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's like if they are doing something different, then you can't say, well, since you ain't doing this in particular, this ain't pleasing enough for me. That's not protesting that I can accept. So, boo. You know, it's like they got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So, what if they are funding hella organizations, black organizations, you know, and they just not telling you what they doing with their finances?
Yep.
You know, so
Exactly.
it's just so much. It's
so
like you
much.
don't know.
They can
It's
be
so
the
many
like
factors.
seed that we won't even
Yeah.
know about.
Exactly.
You know, that like feeding money into
Literally,
like
because the
black
movement
business.
needs money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
You need people out here feeding the movement. Like back in the day, Muhammad Ali was getting fed from a lot of different boxers and
Yeah.
stuff like that when he was like out of boxing.
Yeah.
And they had like revoked his boxing license because he wasn't go fight in the army. A lot of people were giving him money like Jim Brown,
Yeah,
like players like that
exactly.
because they knew he couldn't like survive out here and like actually like take care of his family
Yeah.
and eat
He can't
without
go to-
boxing.
like,
but
right.
they won't let him fight. So
yeah.
He can't go work at McDonald's. Like, you know, he can't
I'm
do
Muhammad
that.
Ali,
Like, you know, he
man. I
can't
can't
do
go
that.
work
He
at
can't go work
McDonald's.
nowhere.
This
Because he can't
McDonald's
get
be
no work
full
done.
every day.
Yeah.
just to see. Oh, Muhammad Ali. They might not even come in here and buy nothing. They just want to see Muhammad
exactly.
Ali behind the
It's
counter.
gonna be too
Oh,
packed.
he flipping fries back there? Like,
Shake them fried, boy.
fuck out of here, man.
Cash is shake the fried cash.
He talking shit. You're
So racist in there.
Crowds in the barrel, nigga. They're like, look
Oh,
at that
yeah.
nigga, don't fell off.
Look at this dumb ass nigga in there shaking fries.
I know.
Grab the salt.
Okay, nigga don't fell off and shit, nigga. But that nigga just working, man. Nigga getting his money.
Yeah, you
I
feel
don't
me?
hate on nobody that's find a way to get money. I just think people should try to elevate from their circumstances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Like, you
elevate.
You shouldn't get
Exactly.
complacent.
Don't
on
be
no
comfortable
circumstances.
working for
Yes.
somebody because you can do it yourself. They got a business that you're working for. You can have a business and have somebody working for you.
Yes.
And if they can provide a service, you can find one to provide too.
Exactly. It's all in the same. You feel me? You build up, you branch out, and you be great. That's what I was doing. But let's give our social medias before we get out of here.
Oh, so mine is the official _ Santana. That's SANTANA
And where to find that music again.
on all streaming music platforms: Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, iTunes, Apple, all of them, YouTube, SoundCloud, all of them. So it's no excuse because it's even
Go
Soul.
listen.
I'm saying
Santana
support.
Soul.
Like that's
Soul.
simple as that. Support.
Please. I love
You know,
guys.
just go support. It's
I'm
that
saying.
easy.
I'd appreciate it.
I'm at Y Twin. I'm at Y Twin because on Twitter, Instagram. They got the YouTube up, Navy Black Podcast. Check that out. Trial Hall coming soon. Everything coming soon, man. But we just doing over here, man. That's all we're trying to do. Big deal.
Twitter, I'm Devin Don't Care _ IG is _OTG, man. Follow. Big boy, what's up?
You can catch me on YouTube at Big Boy the Boss. You catch me on Twitter at Fine Ass Twin. Always looking fine for real. So check me out, you feel me? Spitting them good quotes, spitting that good knowledge. I know a little bit, you did. But this is the Navy Black Podcast. Before that, I want to thank the guests for coming on.
Thank you, thank you,
Because,
thank you.
we happy to have Santana on
Hit the
on
round of
podcast.
applause,
Let me hit the
man.
round of applause for Santana,
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Special guest.
Special guest, man. Straight from Denver,
Straight
man.
from Denver, man.
Right.
Different area code.
Mile High,
Yeah. Mile High Club. But this is the Navy Black Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
And wash your hands, man.
It is.
Wash your fucking hands.